For us, as a foundation, the landscape architecture is the main objective we have now. Now people travel more, they have higher cultural level, so they easily understand that landscape is very important. It's a heritage, it's a cultural heritage.
In recent years, the concept of cultural landscapes has been evolving, and I think the most important feature of that now and in the future is the consultation with local communities and their full involvement in the ideas and development of future strategies for those landscapes.
We can witness all their efforts to change the paradigm of the protection of a cultural landscape toward a protection of a territory where people not only live but also can live in a more sustainable way.
Y en este paisaje, innovación y tradición es fundamental para su futuro.
El gran problema que tenemos es que vemos que los paisajes culturales se están abandonando, la población está envejeciendo, no hay forma de un desarrollo sostenible.
I think that it's crucial is the passage from a passive concept of the conservation to an active concept.
Cultural landscapes have to understand that nature has to be controlled by human activities. The social welfare of the human inhabitants is as important as the nature elements.
That what we need about landscape is proud. Proud, as we talk here, is the sensation of the people living in a place, feeling as part of this place and trying to improve it for a better quality of life.
Innovation, economic development and protection, all of course of which is needed for a sustainable future of cultural landscapes, needs to be very carefully balanced, and inevitably that balance has to be achieved on a case-by-case basis.
Not only different individual activities that we have a lot, but probably we need a global strategy in all these different landscape areas. The most important issue for me is to create a long-term consensual territory strategy in which the individual actors can develop their activities.
To be sustainable, we must determine the values, we must be selective of those values, and we must constrain the landscapes and those values.
Paisaxe, xa digo, son escenas que son efímeras, que son resultado dunha dinámica que se mantén no tempo e que as ferramentas actuais son de gran axuda para poder entendelos, analizalos, comprendelos e planificalos.
Once we will have at our hands the digitized data sets and some resources, then we will be able to start to digest them, to process them, and also to analyze in the context of other components of the space.
La única estrategia posible es que esos paisajes se mantengan vivos y funcionales, teniendo en cuenta que tienen que reinventarse en las funciones. No se conserva lo mismo una catedral, un elemento inerte, que se conserva actividades etnográficas que enriquecen el paisaje. Las primeras tienen un protocolo, las segundas no.
It's to keep the land in use. Those uses do change over time, but the slow management and evolution of that, with the full involvement of local communities and businesses and the public authorities, is absolutely vital.